fat people trying to lose weight and selfish parents. You see, how many of you have seen videos like these on social media? Videos of big people trying to lose weight. You see, anytime you call things out for what those things really are, people always take offense. People always pick a fight with you. If you're trying to correct someone, to tell someone, look, you've been accumulating, building up fat, you've been building up adipose fat on your body, which is unhealthy, I think I suggest or I advise you to do that, so to get rid of the fat, because that fat could turn out to be disastrous, to be detrimental to your health in the long run. People always take offense. It's like, hey, your body shaming me. It is my body. I can do whatsoever I want to do with it. But the irony and the negative part of the whole, it's my body, I love doing, I do whatever I want to do with my body. If it's your body and you love being fat, keep it to yourself. Don't come on social media trying to tell children, trying to tell little kids that it's okay to accumulate fat, that it's okay to be unhealthy. Do not come on social media telling little children that it's okay to build fat, that it's okay to eat bad food, that it's okay to live unhealthy. That I'm not cool with. Yes, it is your body. If you're living unhealthy at your home, at home, keep it to yourself. Just keep it to yourself. Do not come on social media trying to influence my children, trying to influence my daughter, trying to influence my son that it's okay to be fat. Because if you do that, people like me will also come online to tell those same children that it is bad to be fat, that being fat is not healthy. So how many of you have seen, if you're in Nigeria, if you're a Nigerian, you've seen Nigerian women make videos like these, trying to lose weight, be working out and shit. They've been struggling to lose weight. See, if you have been struggling with body fat, if you have been struggling with stomach fat, this is a visceral fat. That is what it's called, the fat under your skin, the fat that's building up around your important organs. If you have been struggling to lose weight, by the way, you're still listening to Radio Crackhouse, and I'm Henry Crackhouse, and I'm hosting this episode trying to educate people on how to live healthy. So if you've been struggling to lose weight, yes, maybe you've convinced yourself that you're doing the right things. You are working hard. You are doing whatever your instructor is telling you to do, because he has collected money from you and telling you all these things, whatever your medical advisor is telling you to do. But I want you to understand one thing. I want you to understand that for you to move into a new house, a house you've just built, a house you finished building, in order for you to move into that house, you will first of all have to clean the house out. You will first of all have to tidy that house out. You have to tidy it up. You have to clear all the building materials. You have to clean that house out. If you can't do it yourself, you have to pay people to come in and tidy that house so you can move in and feel comfortable living in that new house or new apartment. The same thing goes for the human body. If you've been struggling to lose weight, you're working hard, doing this because it's hype, because you're seeing other people do it on social media and you want to get in on that train, you want to jump on that bus and be buying sneakers and buying tight things just to show off, and be running on Third Mainland Bridge and be running on Ikoyi Bridge because you live in Lekki. and yet you still look unhealthy after doing it for a year. Nothing has changed. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. You don't need exercise to lose weight, and that's the gospel truth. You do not need exercise to lose weight. You do not need to work out to lose weight. You're working out to keep your body fit. You're working out to help your heart circulate blood. You're working out to help your lungs and your liver, your lungs pump blood. You're working out to help your kidney drain your body out. You're working out to help your lymphatic system clean you out. You're not working out to lose weight. You're not working out to lose weight. Because, why? The reason why you've not been able to get rid of the fat, and you think because you've been working out, yes, you're healthy. No, you're not. You're not healthy. You can work out from now till thy kingdom come. You're not healthy. As long as you still have fat under your skin, as long as you still have fat built around your organs, your lungs, your kidney, your pancreas, your liver, your heart, and everywhere in your blood arteries and everything, you're not healthy. Want to know why? I'm going to tell you guys why. You see, in order for you to lose weight, you have to first clean the dirt out of your body. And where do you find the dirt in your body? Where do you find all the bad things in your body? You find them in your fat. Your body stores them in the fat. Why? Because your body, being very clever, is trying to prevent your organs. It's trying to prevent your body from shutting down. It is trying to prevent those toxics from burning your important organs. Why? Because the toxics in your body are acid. They are very acidic. They burn. Acid burn things, right? So your body, your clever, intelligent body, which I've said in numerous videos, that whatever created us, whatever made us into being, into existence, is very, there is no word to attach to that thing. That thing created us with the utmost perfection that you could ever imagine. So your body, being very clever, doesn't want the fat, the acid, because remember, some of the things you've been eating, they are acid forming. They leave acid arch inside your body whenever they finish their metabolism. Whenever after metabolism has taken place, after absorption, if at all your body is absorbing those things, the leftover, the remnant of those things are acid. The leftover is acid. And what does acid do? It burns things. So your body, instead of letting the acid affect your organs, instead of letting the acid burn the microbes inside your stomach, your body pushes those acid, those toxins into the fat, and the fats hold them. So in order for you to lose weight, if you want to get rid of the fat in your body, the fat that is jumping and dancing whenever you move, you're walking. I know you guys in Nigeria think it's sexy for a girl to be fat. I know you guys in Nigeria think, oh, it's hard. You're hard, you're fat, your nyach is fat, your leg is tiny, your face is swollen. No. Your body pushes those things into the fat, and the fat holds them. So for you to get rid of the fat, you have to first clean your body out. And the only way to do that is stop eating the things you are eating. Because some of you, after working out and after going to the gym, I'll pause for a minute, right? After you work out, you go home, you eat what? You eat your rice, you eat your fried rice, you eat your fried chicken, you eat your fried meat, you eat your jollof rice, you eat your gari and your fufu. You drink your tea, you drink your milk and drink your sugar and eat your chocolate and all that. And then you convince yourself that, hey, tomorrow I'm going to go work out and burn them and burn the calories because that's what you've been told. You've been told that you can eat those things as long as you go work out. As long as you work out, you will burn them. That's what you've been told. If you like, try from now till next year. You're not going to lose any weight. In order for you to lose weight, you have to stop eating carbohydrate. As a matter of fact, let me challenge you guys for a minute. I want you guys to do this. If you have been struggling to lose weight, if you have been struggling with weight loss, I want you to challenge yourself. Stop eating carbohydrate for 1 week. See what's gonna happen. I will leave it at that. Stop eating carbohydrate for 1 week. Only 1 week. By carbohydrate, I mean stop eating gari, stop eating fufu, stop eating rice, stop eating beans, stop eating yam, stop eating spaghetti, stop eating indomie, stop eating egg, stop eating carbohydrate product and dairy product. Egg and milk and sugar. Stop eating carbohydrate. Sugar is carbohydrate. Stop eating carbohydrate. Stop eating dairy product for 1 week. After 1 week, you will come back to thank me. Fact, I'm not playing. After 1 week, you will come back and comment. After 1 week, you will see the result. Make we leave them at that. So this is Crack House, and we have Crack House Radio. Matter of fact, I'm also recording this for the radio station. That's why you see me using this other phone to record the audio. We have Crack House Radio, and don't forget to tune into Umfoni, so the podcast where I give Nigerians help, financial help, I empower Nigerians. Now I've spoken on fat people trying to lose weight, right? Selfish parents. Now listen up, mothers, fathers, listen up. You see the way you're raising your children. You see the way you've been raising your children. You're being selfish. Do you know why? And why I say you're selfish? Because you don't care about your children. You're feeding your children cow's milk. You're feeding your children egg and biscuit and white flour. You're feeding your children with white flour in form of bread. You're feeding your children fried rice, carbohydrates, starch every day, morning, afternoon, evening. In the morning, when they get up, you give them cornflakes, breakfast cereal. In the afternoon, you give them either fried rice because you've gotten some money. In the afternoon, you give them fried chicken because you've gotten some money. You give them fried rice, jollof rice because you've gotten some money. You give them gari, fufu, pounded yam, and with a kusi soup and stockfish because you've gotten some money. In the evening, you belly full them with maybe fried egg and all those things, fried yam, plantain, because you think you've gotten some money. You are selfish. You're selfish because I know maybe nobody has told you this, but the way you're feeding your children is not how you were fed, you were raised by your parents. The way you're feeding your children is not how your parents raised you. If you're in your 50s, if you're even in your 40s, your parents did not raise you that way. My parents didn't raise me eating fried egg, eating fried rice every day, eating gari fufu every day. Yes, we were eating gari almost every day, but we didn't know better. But now, with the way things have changed, people who think because they've gotten the little money, they've gotten some job and that is paying them a little good money, they've decided to feed their children all these things. Let me tell you, in 30 years, in 40 years, if you're unlucky, you'll be dead, but your children will still be alive. And what will happen to your children? They will be suffering. Do you know why? Because you're starting now to build plaque in their blood, in their veins. You have started to destroy their cells. You are destroying their body now. You don't begin to destroy their veins. You don't begin to build up plaques, and you've started clogging up their veins by feeding them indomie and feeding them all these things. In 30 years, if your children, If your child is 9 years old, 5 years old, you're feeding your child cow milk, feeding them sugar and all these things, porridge and cornflakes, breakfast cereal and all these fried things, fried rice. I will see in some videos children struggling to eat fried chicken. Imagine you're starting now to feed a 5-year-old like that, to to raise a 5 years old that way. A 5 years, yeah, you're beginning to raise a 5-year-old that way. In 30 years, you will be dead. In 40 years, you will be dead because you're already in your, your time don't reach already. But what will happen to that your child? What will happen to those your children? In 20 years, they will be struggling with high blood pressure. They will be struggling with diabetics. They will be struggling with things that, that they shouldn't be. Why? Because of you, the mother, because of you, the father, because you wouldn't just listen, because you wouldn't listen, you will not listen. When people like me is telling you, stop feeding your children that way, stop feeding your children the things you're feeding your children, you will not listen. You think we are hating on you. Yeah, you think we talk too much. In 40 years, if you're in your 50s, if you're 50 years old now, in 40 years, if you're lucky, you'll be 90. If you're not, because you've been eating rice and beans every day, eating fried chicken, you'll be dead. You'll be dead because your body just wouldn't take it, just wouldn't be able to take it any longer. You'll be dead. But your 5-year-old, your 10-year-old child will be in his or her 40s. And he or she will be suffering, will be battling, will be visiting doctors every day, who will also not know better to advise her or him or her on what to do. And she will be going home to feed her children the same way you fed her when she or he was growing up. Now, it make I say you're selfish. So start now, do something about the way you're feeding your children. The way you're feeding and raising your children isn't right. Stop feeding those things to your children. Your children have no business eating those things. Now you're gonna ask me then, what should I feed my children? There are things in your bush, in your garden, you should cut them, prepare them, and feed to your children. They're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like those things. Why? Because when they were young, you scattered their brain with sugar. So their body is used to this same thing. Their body is used to sugar. So now you trying to get them off, to take them off sugar is going to be difficult. But if you try it for a week, their body is gonna adjust. Their body is gonna adjust. Take those things from the garden, prepare them and feed it to them. You will see their children, they will lose weight. It will scare you. But it's how it's supposed to be. Even you, if you change your diet, stop eating carbohydrate and dairy products for 1 week, you will lose weight and it will freak you out. It will freak you the fuck out. But now so you supposed to be. Yes, what should we eat? What will advise us on what to eat? Eat kidney corn, for Christ's sake. You have kidney corn everywhere in Nigeria. Eat kidney corn. The Abukis, the Hausa people they plant kidney corn. Eat kidney corn. Eat fruit. Eat leaves. You have leaves. Cut them. Eat fruits. They're fruits. Fruits in Africa comes seasonally. January, February, March, they get certain fruits where could show up. April, May, June, a different kind of fruit. So you have these things. Eat them. If you are to eat yam, boil the yam and eat it once in a while, cocoa yam and all those things. Not cassava, not unrefined cyanide, no. I'm Henry Crackhouse and I just wanted to bring you guys this little health tip and to advise you on how to live healthy. And if you've been struggling with weight loss, if you've been struggling to lose weight, I want you to understand that there is something you're not doing right. And I wouldn't be surprised if your instructors or if your doctors or your instructor or your doctor is not able to give you is not able to tell you what you should do. Because believe me, some of them don't know. So if they don't know, how will they tell you? How the hell will they tell you what they don't know? You can only advise someone on what to do if you know what to do yourself. So I'm Henry Crackhouse, and you're still listening to Crackhouse Radio. Don't forget to tune into Mfoni. So it is every Monday and Fridays. I wanted to do it hosted every Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, but I've been very busy these past few days, and yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, stay healthy, remain blessed, and remember, your body, your health is in your hand. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I'm out.